Yan. O, diba?
Kaya mo, diba?
Wow. Masigilo ka dyan.
Dali.
Dance, dance. Dali dito, dance.
Success!
La, 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 la. Woo!
Tang,
Parang,
tang.
i-vlog mo yan? Sige.
Yes.
Hello.
Tales of the Moon. The festival started more than 2,000 years ago as post-autumn harvest celebration, which was devoted to thanking the gods. Most scholars believe that the Mid-Autumn Festival first appeared during the Song Dynasty, derived from the tradition of worshipping the moon. Top 3 Mid-Autumn Festival stories: Chang'e Hoyi, Jade Rabbit. Every holiday or festival has a story or background. The stories and legends of the Mid-Autumn Festival are quite interesting. There are many magical legends explaining the origin of the festival. One is the story of Chang'e and Hoyi. The most popular story of the Mid-Autumn Festival is about the Chinese moon goddess Chang'e Hoyi, an excellent archer, in Chang'e's husband. Hongyi shooting the sun. Long ago, there was 10 suns in the sky. The suns burned all the plants on earth. People were dying. One day, Hoyi used his bow and arrows to shoot down 9 of them. All of the people on the earth were saved. The Queen Mother of the West gave Hoyi a bottle of elixir that could make him immortal. But the elixir was only for one person. Although Hoyi did not want to become immortal, he wanted to stay with Chang'e more. Therefore, he didn't drink the elixir and asked Chang'e to keep it safe for him. Chang'e flying to the moon. Hoyi became more and more famous after he shut down the 9 suns. People wanted him to be their master, and most of them were accepted by Hoyi. Not every student of Hoyi had good morality. Peng Mang, one such student, wanted to seize his elixir. One day, Hoyi went hunting with his students, but Peng Mang pretended to be ill and stayed at home. After making sure Hoyi had gone, he went to Hoyi's house and tried to force Chains to give him the elixir. Chang'e knew she couldn't defeat Peng Mang, so she drank the elixir immediately. The elixir made her fly higher and higher. In the end, she stopped on the moon. She became immortal. Hoyi offering mooncakes to the moon and Chang'e. Hoyi was heartbroken when he was told what had happened to Chang'e. He shouted to the sky and surprisingly discovered the moon was extremely bright at night. He caught sight of a swaying figure that was exactly like Chang'e. Then, he displaced the fruits and cakes for the Chang'e had enjoyed to convey the Chang'e that he missed her. Since then, during the Mid-Autumn Festival, people had offered fruits and mooncakes to worship the moon. The number 3 story is the story of the Jade Rabbit. The Jade Rabbit is also a widespread character related to the Mid-Autumn Festival and the moon. The Chinese believe that the Jade Rabbit is companion to Chang'e on the moon. The story goes like this. There are 3 animals living in the forest: a fox, a rabbit, and a monkey. One day, the Emperor of Heaven wanted to test the animal virtues. So he came to earth and changed his appearance so that an old man, he said, "I heard that you 3 are good friends. so I came a long way to meet you. Now I am very hungry. What will you offer me? Please wait here. We will come back with food soon. Then the three animals went their separate ways to find food. The fox caught a fish in the river. The monkey got fruit in the forest, but the rabbit got nothing and came back with nothing. The old man said, "It seems that the three are not united and work alone. You two keep your promise and brought back food, but the rabbit hasn't brought back anything." The rabbit felt very sorry. "Please help me to get some firewood. I want to cook some food for him," she said to the fox and monkey. After they set the firewood on the fire, the rabbit said, "Sorry, I didn't fulfill my promise, but I can give myself to you. Eat me, please." And the rabbit jumped into the fire. The Emperor of Heaven was deeply moved by the rabbit. He picked up the rabbit bones and said, "I was so touched. To honor her, I will let her go to the moon palace so that people can see her forever." Wow, that's a very interesting story. And the third story goes like this. The story of Wu Gang chopping the cherry. When you look at the moon on a clear night, you can see there is a shadow on it. Although it has been proven that the shadow is actually a mountain that were generated by a meteor. A Chinese legend says that is she shadow a huge tree on the moon? The story goes like this. Wu Gang was the only ordinary person who wanted to become immortal but didn't work very hard. And he never tried his best to learn the necessary theurgy. The Emperor of Heaven got angry with him because of his attitude. In order to punish him, the Emperor of Heaven planted a huge cherry tree, which was 1,665 meters. That was 5,460 feet high on the moon, and ordered Wu Gang to cut it down. If Wu Gang could cut it down, he could become immortal. Wow! This time, Wu Gang was very serious and worked hard on chopping down the tree. But you know what? He could never finish his work because the cherry was healed every time that Wu Gang chopped it. Wow! Wu Gang wouldn't give up. He tried time and time again, and is still trying now. On clear nights, people can see an obvious shadow on the moon. Why Mid-Autumn Festival is celebrated? The Mid-Autumn Festival has a story of over 3,000 years. It was a royal sacrifice, a sacrificial ceremony associated with moon worshipping and agricultural activities. People worship the moon and give thanks for the harvest and to encourage the harvest-giving light to return in the coming year. The changes in the lunar phases provided guidance for the farming schedule. Therefore, people believe that worshipping the moon could bring a good harvest. In modern time, most people have sufficient food supplies, but the Mid-Autumn Festival is still significant because the full moon during the festival is a symbol of family reunions. As the festival evolved over time, it has gained additional meaning and now includes prayers for good health and happiness. How people celebrate Mid-Autumn Festival. As the second most important festival in China, Mid-Autumn Festival Zhongyiji is celebrated in many traditional ways. Here are some most popular traditional celebration. Ayan. The worshiping the moon, enjoy reunion dinner, appreciate the full moon, eat moon cakes, and make a carry lanterns. Enjoying dinner with the family is the roundness of the moon represent the reunion of the family in Chinese minds. Families will have dinner together in the evening of Mid-Autumn Festival. And eating mooncakes. Mooncakes must eat Mid-Autumn food in China. They are traditionally Chinese pastry. Their round shape and sweet flavor symbolizes completeness and sweetness. At the Mid-Autumn Festival, people eat mooncakes together with family or present mooncakes to relatives or friends to express their love and best wishes. Mooncakes are usually eaten after dinner while admiring the moon. Other Mid-Autumn Festival food, celebrating the harvest is one of the most traditional meaning of Mid-Autumn Festival. Thus, harvest food are favored during the festive period, such as crabs, pumpkin, pomelos, and grapes. People enjoy them at their freshest, most nutritious time and enjoy their auspicious meaning that are particularly associated with the round foods. Number 3, appreciating the moon. The full moon is symbol of family reunion in Chinese culture. It is said sentimentally that the moon of the night of Mid-Autumn Festival is the brightest of the most beautiful. Chinese people usually set a table outside their houses and sit together to admire the full moon while enjoying tasty mooncakes. Parents with little kids often tell the legend of Chang'e flying to the moon. As again, kids try their best to find the shape of Chang'e on the moon. Worshipping the moon is according to the legend of Mid-Autumn Festival. A fairy maiden named Chang'e lives on the moon in a cute rabbit. On the night of the Mid-Autumn Festival, people set a table under the mooncake with mooncake, snack fruits, and pair of candles lit and on. Some people worshipping the moon by fulfill their wishes. Thank you for watching. God bless.